Hey Gemini, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and we are doing March readings today. I've got the Light Seers Tarot and the Familiar Field Oracle. And if you haven't experienced this, it's this super cool animal wisdom deck. Let's see if we can get this in better focus. There we go. So we'll pull one of these and then we'll do our standard monthly tarot reading, kind of a tarot snack. I do a short, foreshortened reading. Let me do the standard disclaimer, which is these are general tarot readings for a general Gemini audience, so it's not the same as a one-to-one reading. It might really resonate with you. It might resonate here and there. Take what resonates. Please leave the rest. I invite you to check out the videos for all of your major placements, so your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle now. But I do fast forward the video over the shuffling part, and I will catch up with you as I'm about to lay out the cards. So I will see you in just a second. Okay, Gemini, let's see what the tarot has for us. The Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords. Okay, let's get that there. We're all situated. And let's pull from the Familiar Field Oracle. I love this. So we've got the turtle, endurance, longevity, and evolution. So we'll tie this in. Let's go through the tarot first. And even before we get into the tarot, let me just apologize in advance because there's been a lot of helicopter activity in my neighborhood today. I've started your tarot reading a couple of times already, so we're going to persevere even if the helicopters come back. I have a good feeling about this particular reading, but I just wanted to apologize in case the helicopters come back. That said, starting with the Five of Swords here, I do read the card that falls in this position as sort of the theme around which these cards are sort of responding to. And oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. But the Five of Swords indicates a time when some bit of misinformation or missed information or delay of information caused some chaos or some confusion or a lack of clarity or a missed opportunity. It looks like at the start of the month you may be reeling from something that didn't work out, or perhaps the delay of plans, or you've been waiting on needing to launch something but waiting on somebody else or a bit of information, or cleaning up somebody else's mess because some information didn't come through, or you weren't able to complete your portion because you were waiting on something else. The Five of Swords is typically that chaotic moment. It's usually depicted in the tarot of a post-battle, like a lost battle, when the soldiers are sort of cleaning up the swords and cleaning up after a battle, when they had poor intelligence, when they didn't have enough, you know, soldiers or armament or whatever. They just were poorly prepared for the battle, and so they lost the battle. But the war is not over. I don't like using these sorts of metaphors, but whatever it is that, you know, your your personal war, and again, I wish I had a better metaphor for this. The war isn't over, right? There's still something to move forward with. You still have plans and goals and whatever, but you know that piece of missing information or missed information or the delay of information that caused this confusion or chaos or whatever, it looks like you're going to have to go forward without that piece or that person or that part of the project, right? We see here in the Two of Wands that decision that you are making. Let's see if we can get this in focus. There we go. No, there we go. There we go. And this is more of, you know, a moment of deciding that, and normally I would, you know, recommend connection and collaboration, but this card is suggesting for something that you've got going on that for the moment you're best to rely on your own talents or your own strengths or your own sort of observations, right? There could be some sort of travel piece or international connection, perhaps an internet connection, online connection, but there's some piece that you have not been able to rely on somebody else, or a delay that caused a problem or a friction, and it doesn't look like that is going to be resolved. So your contingency plan is going to have to be a little more independent. But it looks like you get that figured out, and you're using your own sort of intuition or your own creativity that is going to turn out to be better in the long run. We see sort of in the King of Pentacles here, this would be someone like an agent or a boss or a mentor, maybe a father figure. But this is usually, the King of Pentacles would be a business figure, someone related to your business or your finances, that approves of this creative solution, or maybe has a connection that can help you with this creative solution. Might have a job connection or a job offer, or can help you with some funds to get this piece off the ground, something like that. This person is very well, either very well connected or has been well connected in the past and has good advice. Someone whose advice you trust, someone who is stable and resourceful. So if you should have any questions or concerns about this piece or what you've gone through, you can trust their advice. You can trust, their observations as well. Now, it looks like over here, the lovers could indicate a romantic relationship, a romantic encounter for any Geminis that are looking to date or meet somebody new or getting on those dating apps or whatever. This would be a good sign. But this is also a good sign for business, for entrepreneurial endeavors. So if what this was had to do with, your business, your entrepreneurial efforts, your job, something like that, this could also apply as well. Because with the Lovers, ultimately, in its essence, it's not just about romance or, sexy times. It's ultimately about the sort of choices we make in committing to others or other groups, and sort of how the choices we make in our commitments can change us or can change others. So, kind of coming back to whatever this delayed information or misinformation, and it feels like somebody kind of let you down or let the team down, or there was some sort of project let down, right? It looks like even though over here you're making a new plan and there's some independence with how you're moving forward, by the end of the month, there's some new team forming, some new commitment or connection that is stronger, some sort of collaboration by the end of it. And it's it's a newer one, so whatever, or or at least a stronger connection. So whatever happened here, if there was one person that let the team down, perhaps other team members came together and reconfigured, and the band got stronger after, one, after you get a new bass player or something, or just decide to, play a different kind of music that doesn't need a bass. Well, that's silly. Every band needs a good bass player. But, this doesn't have to be business. It could be, a band. It could be a romantic relationship. This, this could really apply in a number of different directions in your life, a number of different, this sort of let down from a team or a union that causes you to have to make a new choice, get creative, require advice or assistance, and then find a sort of new commitment. That could go a number of different ways, depending on, your particular circumstances. It'll be different for different Gemini, right? But, in the end, this goes along very nicely because we have the Lovers goes along really well with your turtle wisdom here, because as we talked about the keywords here, endurance, longevity, evolution, whatever this sort of breakdown was, it it sort of leads to this creative solution that ends up strengthening the project or the union, that makes it even better and more long lasting. So, whatever the 2.0 of this issue or this group or whatever it is, it looks like it, after the sort of challenge that you work through, it's better than ever and stronger than ever. So I hope that's helpful, Gemini. I hope that resonates. I'm going to leave it there. I'd love to know what your band or your work project or whatever this might be about. So feel free to leave a comment below if you feel like sharing. But in any case, thank you so much for dropping by. Don't forget to check out the videos for your other placements. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.